This video is special for me because at the first of this month I planned what I want to do. For example, run a half marathon, attend to the lecture, bake a sugar-free cake, and blah blah blah. And now I will share with you which of them is already done and which of them is left. One of the most important goals was to run a half marathon, and it was a little challenging, but I've made it.
Är ni med? Ja! Startgrupp 17, kan få händerna i luften.
Hela vägen bort till.
Håll i. Hela vägen upp världen. Bra! Grymt jobbat STF! Tusen tack för det! Startgrupp 17 fick en magisk uppvärmning. Bra låt också!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nu! Det ser så lätt ut gänget! Det här kommer gå hur lätt som helst!
Jättedeg. Tack. Riktigt bra jobbat.
I had planned to bake a sugar-free cake, but I didn't made it yet. So now it's time to make it together. All I wanted was a healthy banana cake, but now my kitchen looks like a disaster movie scene. Sometimes when you see in YouTube, they bake a cake. It takes just 30 seconds, and you think, oh my god, okay, I will bake also. But this is the result. They don't show the reality. The reality is a disaster movie scene now in my kitchen. But anyway, I will practice. Don't make my kitchen looks like a disaster movie scene again. I bake a healthy banana cake, but it has oh my god. But it has a lot another color. It doesn't have this color. It could be another color.
Brother.
Because I want to improve my Swedish also, I read a Swedish book, A Terrible Secret. When I read this book, I think someone had sex with that girl, but it was not like this. I don't want to expoil. Yeah, I think so. As you know, I learn English, and if sometimes I had wrong, You can correct me in a comment, but anyway, I won't continue, and I don't want to just be perfect and think to my English. If I just think to my English, I cannot continue and take a vlog or film. So I don't want to be perfect. I can be better every day. But anyway, when I read this book, I thought to women who don't have stable economy, when you don't have money, when you don't have a good education, when you don't have a family that support you, you stay in that relationship. For example, when you are not happy in a relationship, so you have to leave that relationship. But some women, especially in my country, women don't want to leave their husband because they don't have any money, they don't have a house, they don't have a family, they support them. So that's why they stay in that relationship. But when you stay in that relationship, you don't just hurt yourself, you hurt your family, you hurt your children, and you have to leave that relationship. And I appreciate this girl because she don't want to stay in that house when her stepfather had not a good relationship with her mother, and he always talk with her mom, and she asked her mom always to leave her stepfather, but her mom couldn't leave her husband. I don't want to explain more. It was the first book I read from this author, and that was a really a good book because it was so easy, and every chapter capture your curiosity and you want to know what happened in next chapter. It was like a film. You have to wait 1 week to see the next chapter, but in this book, when you read this book, you don't need to wait 1 week to know what happens in next chapter. You just can continue and know what happened in the next lecture. I like this book. The another plan was to attend to the lecture and submit my 3 of my assignment. One of them is group assignment. I'm already done with it, and I'm also done with one of my individual assignment. Just one of individual assignment left. I will do it in these days because I have just 3 days left. Another plan was to present my pitch in front of my teacher and other students, which was amazing. Today is a big day because it's the last day of my course about how I can start my own business, and I will present my pitch in front of my teacher and my classmate. Last week I present my pitch in front 4 leaders, and they give me feedback about my pitch, and they said your pitch was one of the good pitch for today. I was so excited when I heard about my pitch. I want to say also, this is the first time I really use my camera. If anything goes wrong with my vlogging, so you know, today I make film with my new camera. Smooth. Now I'm in another university. I will talk with one of my teacher about branding because branding is very important. So that's why I will have my pitch now. Today I have pitch training, and she's one of my teacher, and we will talk about branding. Hello. Hello. We talk about how can I find a logo for my business. I'm always so happy or I feel I'm near to my goal when I talk with someone about my business. And yeah, I am so happy now. You cannot believe Swedish weather, because when I came here it was so warm, so that's why I have summer clothes. But now it's very windy and people have a jacket on themselves. You see, all people have jackets, but I don't have any. I have just summer clothes.
Tack så mycket Sara.
It was all from this month, and I'm happy to plan for this month, and I already did most of them. Just one of them left, and that was one of important things, but in this month I couldn't do it. I will see you in next video.